good evening to you. My name's Wayne. I am the Lone Headbanger. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. So I'm coming to you this week with an actual subject for once, for the first time in a while, not just some random update. It is based on something that I felt today. I will apologise in advance if you can hear the traffic and the rain outside. Not much I can do with it, but it is damn noisy out there. So let's press on, shall we? So this week, I'm still signed off at the moment. I'm still up and down with my moods, and today especially, for some reason, I got up later than I intended because I literally just fell asleep. I'd turn my alarm off and just drop back asleep again. And then this afternoon I've had a moment of fatigue as well. So I kind of wanted to talk about energy levels and what people experience when they're in similar situations to myself. So certain medications and what have you, and kind of the effects it has on your energy levels. So I'm on sertraline, as you know. I take 200 milligrams a day. One of the side effects of sertraline apparently is that it does knock your energy levels out a little bit, so you really don't have much get up and go, much will, and I need to I need to nap during the days, which is maybe my age as well, but at 38 ish, 38, I don't think, even when I'm working, I don't think I should be having to stop for a nap halfway through the day, but that is what is happening at the moment. And basically the combined effects of both the sertraline and the mental health issues, it just leaves you very much exhausted. I am going to go and play drums in a little bit. I'll try and do 10-15 minutes, as I try and do every day, just to keep myself going, kind of thing. But usually what I'll come and do after that is I'll have to have a lie down for a little bit just to try and recharge my batteries, and it really does wipe you out. I went for a walk last night with a socially distanced walk with a friend of mine, and we had a toddle and a natter, and by the time I got home I was absolutely shattered, which isn't like me. You know, if you see me at festivals and things, I will survive on 4 hours sleep for 5 days straight, fight through hangovers and all the rest of it. I might well fall asleep in a camping chair later on in the day, but generally speaking, I don't need much sleep. But just recent, well, not even just recently, but as long for the duration of this period of illness, which has been from 2019, essentially, it's been from then. My energy levels have been absolutely rubbish, and it's not good. I do take multivitamins. I have cod liver oil. I try and have things which try and boost my energy levels a little bit. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't drink hot drinks at all. I must admit I have started drinking Pepsi a lot more, and I think I've mentioned before I need to cut down. I was drinking a can every day. Now it's one every other day, so that's getting better, because I know obviously you get the sugar rush, which is lovely, which is what I think I'm having at the moment, which is why I'm so perky. But they also you get the sugar crash, which isn't also very helpful. It's kind of knocks you out a little bit. So I need to cut down on that sugar intake, especially because of the weight gain as well, which is something else I'm working on. When I do get out of bed in the morning now, I am starting to do some basic stretches, along with a minute-long plank, 20 press-ups and 20 squats. The whole routine doesn't take any more than 10 minutes at most. So that's it's nothing out of your day, and it just just kind of builds you up a little bit. My diet's not too bad at the moment. I am trying to eat as much in the way of vegetables as I can. Fruit's a bit of a funny one because it upsets my digestion, as do a lot of vegetables. So I'm trying to find out what's good for me and what isn't at the moment. But as I said, I take the supplements, which should get my energy levels that way instead. But it's not much fun. It's not the same as chronic fatigue. I know people who've had chronic fatigue and that's worse, I think. Not experienced it myself, but this just makes you feel that. It's hard to describe how it's different, but I think the main thing I think is that it just makes you feel so world weary and so emotionally and mentally tired. It's not a physical thing. It feels like you've been reading for about 10 hours straight when you actually haven't, but that's how it feels like with your head and your eyes, and you just feel like completely bloated and overwhelmed, and you just want to shut the curtains, turn the lights off, and just hide under a blanket for half an hour or something. And that's how it kicks in, and it's tough to try and get those energy levels back up. You end up feeling very lethargic as well. And I know that obviously the problem is the more you end up resting and the less you go and do things like going for a walk, etc. That leads to more inactivity. So you do need to kind of get out, and you actually need to go and do something physical. But it's just so difficult to find the will to do so when your head is just that clouded. But that's something I'm trying to still do. I am trying to go out for a walk every day. I didn't go out today. I was going to go out tonight, but hearing it out there, yeah, forget it. I may dig my weights out and try doing some weights, perhaps. It's like but yeah, I need to start running again, because I've run twice a week for the past 2 weeks. I haven't run at all this week, which has disappointed me, so that's something I want to do as well. I did want to say as well, I know I always go on about this, but there's an app I use called Habitica. I've got a group of friends on it. We're in a little group together, and that's really helping as well, because it's working as a checklist for daily activities. So if I do my press-ups, I can mark that off. If I do the squats, stretches, take my meds, have a shower, and it all adds up, and it mounts an attack against the baddie that we're all fighting. It's just a neat little way of motivating you, and the tasks can be absolutely anything, and they can be positive, or you can even do negative ones. So for example, I've got one: if I have junk food, I put it down as a negative and it hurts my character, and it can give you that little bit of extra motivation. There's another app I'm using as well called I Am Sober. Now, I said I was going to do a dry February, and we've nearly done it. I've got no intention of going back to booze as regularly as it was, believe me. But I would like to have a drink now and again, just have a drunken Saturday on live stream, have a laugh with a few friends, kind of thing. But I use I Am Sober, but I don't just use it for alcohol. I use it for fast food. I'm allowed one a week. I've allowed myself a McDonald's on a Friday as a treat to say you've got through the week, well done you, have your Mackies. So I've got it, but I've got it on there for if I order additional ones. Like I had a KFC on Sunday because I was feeling low, and I was like, oh, that was a waste of money. Why did you do that? So that's on there, and obviously hit on Habitica as well. And then it's on there for self-harm as well. My last self-harm was 2nd of December last year. Yeah, that's just encouraging me to keep going. So yeah. But yeah, with the energy levels, I think we've got to just try and stay active, take the supplements and try and look after ourselves. I noticed a friend of mine earlier put up a post saying he hadn't been looking after himself and he was feeling low. It's all the little things that you can do to help yourself, they do add up, and it does get easier, I think. It's just a case of finding the momentum to keep going. Anyway, I will leave it there this week. I just wanted to have a quick ramble about that. So, obviously, as usual, any questions, queries, anything that you want to throw at me, by all means, get me on here, get me on Facebook, get me on Instagram. That's that fella. Oh dear, wow. You see that? That was a smile, and I'm on words. I'm on an orange band, and I laughed. Something must have been going right then. But yeah. So if you've got anything you want to throw at me, messages, anything, feedback's always appreciated. But with that, the same message as always is the one I'm going to finish with. It's a tough world out there, but stay strong, stay safe, and I will see you next week.